been bringing diverse and incredibly entertaining films to Netflix, and we would really love to know more about Thar from her. So ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Pratiksha Rao. Congratulations, Pratiksha. The film looks amazing. Yes.
Thanks. Thank you so much, Minnie. And thank you to all of you for joining us for this trailer launch event of our film Thar. I'm Pratiksha from Netflix. We're very, very excited. This is a film directed by Raj Singh Chaudhary, featuring the incredibly versatile and legendary Mr. Anil Kapoor, the promising young talent Harshvardhan, who is also making his debut as a producer, Fatima Sana Sheikh, Mr. Satish Kaushik, Jitendra Joshi, Mukti Mohan, and many others. Thar also continues to deepen our relationship with Anil Kapoor films. Set in this dry and hot desert, Thar is a great example of differentiated storytelling brought together when passionate filmmakers and producers take big creative swings with us. What really excited us about the film was Raj's vision for this unique story of suspense brought to life by an incredibly powerful cast and crew. It's been such a pleasure working with them. What personally really got me excited was how this film just transports you to the vast desert of Thar through its visuals, music, supported by powerful performances, and you'll get to see some of that in the trailer. But before that, let me hand the mic back to you, Minnie.
Sure thing, and that sounds even more, exciting. You really whet our appetite. I'm sure everybody here is really even more eager to see the trailer. Also, it involves a lot of favorites, my personal favorites, so I can't wait. But before that, ladies and gentlemen, let's invite the man of the moment, the director of the film. Please welcome Raj Singh Chaudhary. Hi, welcome, and dare I say congratulations even before we've shown the trailer to everyone. It looks amazing. Raj, the film has a very different feel, a very different quality. It's clutter-breaking according to me. And from what I know, apart from directing the film, you've also written the film.
Yes.
So what is the inspiration behind coming out with this Western noir sort of?
So I've always been fond of Westerns in childhood, and I grew up in Darjeeling and Rajasthan. So in school we used to watch a lot of Western films. I read a lot of Western novels, Western graphic novels, and when I used to go to Rajasthan for my holidays, I used to visualize those mountains and those cowboys and horses across the mountains.
Oh my God, we've all
And
grown up
finally,
with
when I became a filmmaker, I said this is what I need to do, and organically fitting it into Rajasthan that nobody has ever seen. So,
yeah, it is actually a little bit of Rajasthan reinvented. We've all seen Rajasthan in its different avatars, with a more popular cinema, but this is a very edgy version. So you've told us why you wanted to set it in the barren landscape, but the story per se, it's your own. Is it a personal experience?
not exactly a personal experience, but there's something that I wanted to say as a filmmaker, as a writer, and I felt to say it in a new way, to say it in a unique way, and to say it in a way in the land that I love. That's what I want. So once you see I think the film, I can't let it out in the trailer, but once you see the film,
We'll
you
understand
know why I wanted to say it.
Great. So we'll have to wait and hold our horses till then, literally. But I must say this is...
Really need to hold the horses.
We'll hold them back. But I must say, I've been to quite a few trailer launches, but this is by far the most spectacularly depicted, trailer launch. It truly gives you a feel, and I'm very excited. I hope everybody else is. Are you Team Thar? Okay, there you go. So Raj, I think there's a lot more that I need to ask you, but we need to, meet the rest of the team. So please take a seat and take your mic along with you.
Thank you.
And we look forward to hearing more about the film. Ladies and gentlemen, next I'd like to invite the star, the superstar who's been setting new benchmarks with every piece that he decides to work in and sets the screen on fire with his incredible charm. in whatever he plays. Ladies and gentlemen, please put together your hands and welcome the one and only, my favorite, Mr. Anil Kapoor. Entry.
उड़ी जा बाई झिड़कली बोल रे पपैया उड़ी जा बाई झिड़कली बोल रे
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Anil Kapoor. Hello.
Hello, Winnie. Thank you so much for giving me such a wonderful introduction.
Do you?
थोड़ा सा और बोलती तो बेटर होता.
बोलती तो बेटर होता है, लेकिन आपकी फिल्में बोलती है सर, मैं क्या बोलूँगी?
Really?
But all I can, अच्छा बोलो,
बोलो ना.
impromptu बोलो.
Yes, बोलो.
Ladies and gentlemen, what is it that this man cannot do? Look at him, he actually wants me to say this. Okay, I can, but for the sake of brevity, I first want to know, Anil, what is it that really attracted you to this film? Okay, Rajesh told us why he wanted to make the film and set it so. But what is it that attracted you? I know that it's not your world, and that you were telling me backstage that you got sucked into it. How did it happen?
Well, I think it's the all the young talent which is involved in this film, which really attracted me to the film because I feel there's so much to learn from them, and it's very educated, and I love taking risks,
That you've done with everything you've done.
Yeah. So and most of the times the risks have paid off, and hopefully it's going to pay off in a big way with Thar also. To be honest with you, the script was Harsh. My son pitched. I was in Austria, and he pitched the script. I took it over there. I read it in one go, and I just loved it. And then Harsh introduced me to the director, and he was also, young and handsome and good looking.
Totally objectifying you.
Yeah. And so I met him, and I just met him, and I just liked him as a person. For me, it's very important to work with good people, hardworking people.
Actually, that was my next question to you. You always like creating an environment which enables you to, put your best foot forward for the character that you're playing. So, what was it about Raj that worked out for you in the film?
I think his good looks.
Objective.
No, obviously he had written it, and the storytelling was completely, which had, something which is new to me, and I said, why not? And Harsh, basically, अतरंगी सोचता है थोड़ा.
So can we call this a new age Anil Kapoor character? This is something जो हमें पहले कभी देखा नहीं है, because definitely the setting is something we have not seen you in.
I just feel that I always what I pursue in every film is to make everybody happy. My first thing is to make my director happy.
Is your director happy?
Yeah, so I that's what is very important. When I get a smile on my director's face, when my producers who have like Netflix is when they are happy, they are the karta darta of this film, so they are happy. That makes me happy. So when I see smiles on their faces and they are as excited as we are, so it makes me happy. All the actors are happy, and then we produce the film, and a company, and everybody who was there during the shooting of the film, they said this is the best experience we've ever had with any film we have done. So that makes me happy.
But AK Films is known to be like really good producers. That's the
But
buzz in the market.
there is a twist in this. There's a twist in this. Well, obviously we've done the production and we've done earlier also quite a few films, but this film, of course, as I have said it earlier also, was pitched to me. Not only Raj, but he introduced me to one of the most wonderful director of photography Shreyas, who's done a wonderful job, and then the editor, and then the art director, and everybody, all the technical team, absolutely done a stupendous job.
Great. I actually want to talk to Raj a little bit more about the fact that your DOP was a woman, but we can save that for later because, I mean, I'm totally fired up to see the trailer, so we'll have to again hold our horses.
Thank you very much. Yes.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Please
Thank you all of you all for being here in
have a
such
round of applause
large numbers,
for
and
the one and only.
you know, it's like a homecoming after I think more than 2 years.
Yeah, it's so nice.
I'm here at a press conference, and it feels good. In 2 years during the pandemic, we all missed each other. Matter of fact, I missed you all more than what you all must have missed me. So it's good to be back, and I hope you all are happy when you all see what you all see. Thank you very much.
It's really wonderful to have everyone unmasked and sitting with us and, you know, celebrating cinema and films again. It's just absolutely wonderful. So ladies and gentlemen, now let's find out what the man who can actually slip in very effortlessly into every role that he plays has to say about Thar. Please welcome veteran actor, star, Satish Kaushik.
उड़ जा बाई झिड़कली बोल रे पपैया उड़ जा बाई झिड़कली बोल रे पपैया.
Hi Satish, how are you?
Thank you very
It's
much.
good to see you. You're a happy face in a really intense, broody film. हाँ, ये बताइए कि मतलब रेगिस्तान की जो कड़क धूप है, उसमें आपने शॉर्ट्स कैसी थी? अभी तो मतलब बाल भी नहीं, कैसे क्या?
Luckily, actually, and first of all, thank you everyone for coming for this very important, lovely film, very personal film, you can say that.
आइए, let's move this side. आइए.
ओके, जगह चेंज हो गई. बाकी सब तो वहीं पे क्या था?
हाँ.
मैं चाहता था कि मैं भी
अनिल
फिल्म में
सर चाह रहे थे आप अच्छी लाइट में आ जाए.
ओके ओके. एनीवे, उस गर्मी एक्चुअली मिनी लकीली जो प्लान हुई थी फिल्म, तो इट वाज ड्यूरिंग द विंटर्स. लवली वेदर, लवली फूड, लवली प्लेस टू स्टे, ग्रेट लोकेशंस, ग्रेट पीपल, यंग यूनिट, यू नो.
So new energy all in all, हाँ?
ऑल ओवर. तो गर्मी अभी यहाँ तो खैर रेत में तो तकरीबन हमने 50-55 डिग्री में भी शूट किया हुआ है, लेकिन Thar was shot in a lovely cold weather, which was really brilliant to be there, you know. That was the...
And how was it for Calendar to work with Mr. India again? I mean, wasn't it down the memory lane? मजे तो आए होंगे?
That was really special because after a long time, Anil and me got together on the screen together, and it was the most lovely thing because Anil and me go long back. It is long journey of 40 years together.
Absolutely.
When Anil did his first film, Wo Saath Din, as a leading man, actually I played a big part in the film. It's just a 2 dialogue role
But
in
you
the
have to see
film.
the film again now.
Yes, you have to see that. I played a flogger wala in that, and I remember that how relationships grow. This is destiny, this is God. That by doing just a two dialogue bit role, I became his personal friend, family member. I think that is God's greatest gift to me, to be with Anil Kapoor right from that film. And I remember very nice anecdote when I was doing that role. I needed a shirt for the character, and I remember Anil bringing a shirt, and he told me, you know, wear this shirt. This was worn by Rishi Kapoor in Phool Ke Liye.
क्या बात है.
And I was very happy to wear that shirt because it was worn by Rishi Kapoor in Phool Ke Liye Gulshan Gulshan. That shirt, you remember, Anil? Yeah,
How did
that-
how did he get that shirt is what I want to know.
Oh, because more than the hero, he was the production guy of the film. He was looking after him. He saw my play in Prithvi Theatre and he suggested Boni, you know, that you should take him for this role. And Boni was giving me 201 rupees, but he pushed him to give me 501 rupees. But later on,
I hope we push Netflix to give you much more than that this time.
so that is my relationship with Anil. I'm very grateful to be part of this film because it made me very happy. I was to the best of time,
Yes.
you know, doing a very special role, very warm role. What Anil and me share, you know, in personal life, that to share on screen. So, and the great you did.
Great, all the best. I'm sure कि इसमें भी, you know, there's something about it, about the character of the constable in Thar, which really makes me want to see it. So we'll talk a little bit more about that. But before that, I need to now call on another actor. Please take a seat. I need to call on popular theatre and film actor and Netflix's very own Kartikar from Sacred Games. Please put your hands together for Jitendra Joshi.
उड़ी जा बाई झिड़कली बोले रे मपैया उड़ी जा बाई झिड़कली
जितेंद्र, आपने मतलब इस फिल्म में भी मैंने सुना है everybody is talking about your performance in this film already, at least that's what the buzz says. But हमने आपको, you know, कई mediums में देखा है. We've seen you in theatre, we've seen you in Netflix shows, films. Does your process change when you're doing a show and when you're doing a play to when you're doing a film?
नहीं, मुझे नहीं लगता कि प्रोसेस चेंज होती है. मैं उन एक्टरों में से हूँ जो कुछ अपनी ज़िंदगी से उधार ले लेते हैं, कुछ औरों की ज़िंदगी से उधार ले लेते हैं और पूरी तरीके से डिपेंडेंट रहते हैं डायरेक्टर के ऊपर. तो यहाँ पे वही चीज़ थी कि जिस दिन पहली बार ऑडिशन के लिए बुलाया गया, ऑडिशन देने के बाद जो मैंने ऑडिशन दी थी और जो वहाँ पे एक लड़का था उसने बोला थोड़ा सा एनर्जेटिक परफॉर्मेंस कीजिए. उसके बाद राज भाई ने वो देखा और मुझे बुलाया और कहा कि थोड़ा ना नेचुरल करते हैं. तो मैंने कहा सर जो मैंने पहला टेक दिया था मैं वो आपको करके दिखाता हूँ. जब वो करके दिखाया तो फिर उसके बाद 1-1.5 घंटा बात चली आराम नगर में. उन्होंने मुझे फिल्म क्या है ये बताया और उसी वक्त ये हो गया था कि इस फिल्म का हिस्सा तो मुझे होना ही है, क्योंकि एक तो इस तरीके से उसको फिल्माया जाना और उसके ऊपर जो अभी आपने बात की कि अपने बचपन को मेरे जैसे बच्चों ने जो गुजारा है वो इन साहब की फिल्में देखते हुए गुजारा है. तो मैं तो शूटिंग पे जब था मैंने बोल भी दिया कि मैं मिस्टर इंडिया और कैलेंडर के साथ शूटिंग कर रहा हूँ. तो मेरे लिए बहुत बड़ी बात है. मेरे लिए वो
It's huge.
मेरे बचपन को मैंने वो गिफ्ट दे दिया कि ले बच्चे जो मिस्टर इंडिया देख के जो घड़ी चाहिए थी घड़ी नहीं मिस्टर इंडिया ही मिल गया था. तो मैंने अपने आप को गिफ्ट किया. तो और मुझे खुशी इस बात की मैं ये ज़रूर बताना चाहूँगा, हालांकि ये क्वेश्चन होना चाहिए हर्ष को, लेकिन मुझे बहुत खुशी है कि एक बड़े बाप का बेटा अपने बाप के पास जिद किसी भी चीज़ के लिए कर सकता है. गाड़ी के लिए कर सकता है, ज़मीनों के लिए कर सकता है, घर के लिए कर सकता है. बस इस चीज़ के लिए जिद करना कि मुझे ये फिल्म बनानी है और आप इस फिल्म का हिस्सा रहेंगे. तो मैं हर्ष को थैंक यू बोलना चाहूँगा कि उसकी जिद की वजह से आज इतना सुपरस्टार और उन्होंने जो काम किया है हर एक इंसान का हर एक किरदार छोटे से छोटा बड़े से बड़ा. ये फिल्म मुझे लगता है कि मैं इसका हिस्सा हूँ. मैं आज ट्रेलर लॉन्च है इसलिए नहीं बोल रहा हूँ. मैं इसके पहले भी राज भाई का कई बार मैंने फ़ोन करके मैंने बहुत सर खाया कि थैंक यू मुझे फिल्म का हिस्सा बनाने के लिए, बिकॉज ये फिल्म जितना अभी नज़र आ रहा है वो रेगिस्तान की तरह है कि जितनी ऊपर से नज़र आ रही है उससे कहीं ज़्यादा अंदर गहरी है और उसमें कुछ राज छुपा है. और वो राज हर एक उस आदमी का है जो आदमी अपने घर की औरतों से प्यार करता है, अपनी बच्चियों से प्यार करता है. हर उस आदमी के लिए
अब हमें हिंट मिल गई कि आप क्या बात कर रहे हैं, बट फिर भी हमें ट्रेलर देखने की उत्सुकता तो और भी बढ़ी रही है. शुक्रिया जितेंद्र, आपने आके फिल्म में अपने एक्सपीरियंस के बारे में थोड़ी बात की. थोड़ा और बात करेंगे,
जी हाँ, जी.
लेकिन उसके पहले these are words to live by for every aspiring actor. Anyway, what Jitendra has said, I'd now like to call on the actor who's known for taking up challenging roles and making them look really easy. The immensely talented and the lovely Fatima Sana Sheikh.
उड़ी जा बाई बोले रे ममैया उड़ जाही झिड़की बोले रे ममैया परदेसों की खबरा को तू परदेसों की खबरा को तू वापस कर ला
So, badi extenuating circumstances mein Fatima has come here with a sprain and well, you're all here in one piece.
मौका थोड़ी ना छोड़ते हुए और मैंने एक को कॉल किया था, बोला था मैं पेन में हूँ, क्या करूँ? उन्होंने बोला बाबा आना तो पड़ेगा, व्हील चेयर में आ जाओ पर आना तो पड़ेगा. But I'm really glad that I'm here.
I'm so glad you're here. You were saying something
I
again?
just want मैं शुक्रिया अदा करना चाहता हूँ फना जी का सबसे पहले कि उन्होंने हमारी फिल्म की और दूसरा ये है कि बहुत पेन में थी एंड मैंने उन्हें कहा कि आना ही पड़ेगा, इमोशनली ब्लैकमेल किया, मतलब व्हील चेयर में भी हो तो भी आना, यू नो, बिकॉज आपके आने से फिल्म तो चार चांद लगे गया आपके, मगर ये प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस यू नो अधूरी हो जाती अगर फातिमा नहीं होती. फातिमा इज चलो आप करो, बाद में तारीफ करूँगा उनकी.
इतने kind है.
You played the same game on me. अभी मेरी तारीफ करो, अभी मैं आपको बोलती हूँ, अभी करो.
Gently आप प्लीज.
Okay, thank you. All right. You know, actually, Fatima, I really want to know. आप जब भी कोई फिल्म करती हो, उसमें हर, you always choose to portray a character. You've done different kinds of roles. You've played a warrior. You've played, different roles. A wrestler for heaven's sake. But you always choose roles that have spunk. So, what was special about the character that you are playing in Thar?
I think I've been very fortunate, बहुत lucky रही हूँ कि मुझे इतने special और different roles मिले, and it's the same with Thar. It's so away of, अभी तक मैंने जो भी किया है, and honestly for me the reason why I wanted to do this film is कि हमारा director इतना सुंदर है. उफ.
Okay, normally हम, बेचारी heroines पे सारी objectification होती है, आज हम director पे टूट पड़ेंगे. चलिए.
दूसरा एक है. I mean, it's
Always AK.
very, very special because when I got to know that in this film AK is there, I was बचपन से fan रही हूँ, and he is really very special and हमारी ऐसे on and off बात होती है कभी. I was like ये तो नहीं छोड़नी मैं, this is not happening. बड़ी मुश्किल से chance मिलता है उन लोगों के साथ काम करना जिनको आप really admire करते हो, जिनका काम आप बहुत पसंद करते हो, and you're inspired by them.
Yeah, absolutely. Who would miss a chance like that? So you put AK in a film and the rest of the cast is
अपने आप आ जाएगी.
अपने आप आ जाएगी.
मधुमक्खी अपने आप आ जाती है शहर के पास.
All right. And now I have to see the trailer. So without further ado, I'm going to call the protagonist of this film, of this really intense, broody film. Please put your hands together for the ruggedly handsome and really cool Harshvardhan Kapoor, ladies and gentlemen.
उड़ जा बाई झिड़कली बोले रे ममैया उड़ जा बाई झिड़कली बोले रे ममैया.
Congratulations, absolutely. I'm following you right up there. Ladies and gentlemen, the protagonist of this film, I mean, this is looking incredible already. Harsh, I've already got so much information from everybody else on the film, but हमें बताया गया था that you have referred to this film as an educational experience for yourself. Tell us about it. Why did you pick it? AK just told us that you really pushed him to be in the film. It's a film that looks different. It looks clutter-breaking. It's set in a very new age sort of, setting. What has pulled you into it?
Just really good writing, and it's hard to find material that is a bit subversive and a bit different from what we're used to watching. So for me, the template has always been to try and do things that are new in a way, and whether that's good or bad is not my place to decide. But the idea is to give the audience an opportunity to experience something new every time I try and do something, and as long as I can keep doing that, that's enough.
Every time you come together on screen with your father, like I loved you guys in AK versus AK as well. You do something different, okay? So in this one, is there something that is really you picking up another elemental, behavioral thing that you do together in this?
That was quite different. Kind of a comedy and a lot of dark humor. It was kind of meta, and this is, I think, cinematic and very visual and an experience, a cinematic experience. So that's the idea, is to kind of break away from the conventions of what people expect a father and a son to do together.
Amazing.
And just kind of try and really believe in the characters and be honest with the characters, and then because it's not about me or it's not about him.
Right.
It's about the film. It's a director's medium. So the idea was to, for me, when I started interacting with Raj in 2018, was to keep asking myself always through every step of the journey is why? Why are you doing this? Why do you want to do this? We can all do so many other things. But I think for me it was to make sure that Raj's vision is not compromised. And that was the main target. Because I could see when I read it and interacted with him right away, is that if we got to a point where we were able to be honest to what was on the page, we would have something very special.
And Raj, how lucky for you to have a cast that basically is enabling your vision and saying whatever the director wants is what we want. They're all committed to that vision.
Absolutely, I'm immensely.
And we are going to have lots of opportunities. Don't worry. Relax and listen to this. Come along the ride with us. Yeah.
No, I'm immensely grateful for this opportunity because, first of all, Harsh, he believed in the story and it was something that nobody has done before. And for Harsh to believe in it and understand it and then take it to Anil sir, and Anil sir believing in it and understanding that what we were trying to do, and then everybody coming together and finally Netflix understanding the whole vision.
Absolutely.
And giving us the ample opportunity just to do what we wanted to do. And they have been great.
I think we'll have the audience in a better space once they see what we're talking about. So ladies and gentlemen, do you want to see the trailer now? Yeah. Great. I think all of our friends are now here and we can't wait any longer. So ladies and gentlemen, presenting the trailer of Thar.
ऐसे कौन मारता है हुक्म? ये बारा नहीं हवा किया, पूरा खून निचोड़ दिया।
उसने बोला क्या? ट्रेलर बंद करने के लिए।
जी, काम में बनना सकता है। कोई नया लगता है।